Greetings, my name is Scott Johnson, and for my video demonstration I'm going to be teaching you how to fold an important symbol of our freedom in this great country we live in, the American flag. And properly folding and storing the American flag is one important way among many that we can show proper respect for the flag. And this is something I relearned this past year and was privileged to teach to my 8-year-old son's wolf den in Cub Scouts. And now it's my honor and privilege to share it with you. The first step we take when folding the American flag is to take the long edge, the bottom striped edge, and fold it up onto the stars. And this will leave us with just a little hint of that blue from the star field exposed along the bottom edge of that fold we just made. And then we fold up once again, creating a rectangle half the height of the original American, or sorry, 1/4 the height of the original American flag. And we want to keep everything nice and straight as much as we can, because ultimately our end result is we want to end up with a nice little, for you geometry buffs out there, an isosceles right triangle shape that will be only blue, the blue of the star field. And so we want to keep all of our edges nice and neat and straight. And we'll start on the striped end of this narrow rectangle we created with our first two folds. And we fold that folded edge of the flag up onto the open edge of the flag, creating our first isosceles right triangle. And another way to think about it for you geometry buffs out there is we essentially created half of a square, and a square with sides the length of the short edge of this long rectangle we created. And then we continue to repeat that same isosceles right triangle with each successive fold, alternating between folding along the diagonal and the edge of those half squares, or those isosceles right triangles. And continue folding, repeating that same shape until we get into the blue portion. And as I mentioned previously, our end goal is to end up with this same shape and only the blue exposed. We're close to our goal now. And the last step is when we get down to where we would only have really one or two more folds left, we come in and make that same isosceles right triangle fold along the star edge, the opposite end of the flag from what we started from, creating an even bigger isosceles right triangle, double the size of the one we started with. And we tuck that fold we just made on the final star end of the flag back into the pouch or envelope created by the folds we had just made previously. And so you can see that we end up with this neat isosceles right triangle that's solid blue and stars with none of the red stripes exposed. And that flag is ready to be stored properly, to take care of it and show due respect to this symbol of our country. Thank you for your time.